Aloha. This is my Kupuna interview, and I'm interviewing my grandmother. Can you please state your name, your age, and where were you born and grew up?
Patricia Ray, age 80. I was born on this island of Oahu. I moved to Kauai when I was 4 years old and finished high school there, and then moved back to Oahu, and presently live in Kaneohe.
And what is the culturally significant food that you chose for this
I chose
project?
the laulau.
And can you explain the community/cultural group that this food comes from?
The laulau comes from the Hawaiian culture. Usually it's served at luau's, along with laulau, lomi salmon, poi, and other dishes that are significant to the Hawaiian culture.
And would you classify this as a nutritionally healthy dish?
Yes, it could be significant, could be healthy. The taro leaf is, or luau leaf is very healthy. However, it is, you have a pork shoulder or pork butt and salted butterfish that are wrapped in the luau leaf and then wrapped in tea leaves. So, yes and no.
And why did you choose this food?
I chose this food because it's something that I remember my mother making. My mother, even though she was basically of English descent, and I dearly loved her beef and kidney pie, and my father was from the South, and he liked his black-eyed peas with hammock, which I did not like. I chose this because it was something that I remember my mother making. She would make this, and she would cook it, and it has to be steamed for hours to make sure that the taro leaf is cooked thoroughly, and the pork is very tender. She would cook it in a deep well cooker in an old stove in the 50s, and later on I believe she did cook it in a pressure cooker. Some people nowadays, instead of using the tea leaf, will just wrap it in foil and cook it that way. But we always had tea leaves growing in the yard.
So you would say that this food is significant to you because it was cooked in the Hawaiian tradition and you preferred it more than other dishes that your mom made?
I did prefer this one because I always loved Hawaiian foods.
And would you say that it's okay for this food to be your culturally significant dish, with it coming from Hawaiian descent, even though you and your family are all haole?
Yes, my family arrived in the late 1800s, and my mother was born on the Kikaho plantation on the island of Kauai, as well as two of her siblings. And so we are truly a Kama'aina family. So this is why I feel that I can consider it part of my culture.
Well, thank you for allowing me to do this interview, and thank you for sharing your story about why you appreciate Lau Lau so much.